Thank you for taking an interest in the Bicycle and Pedestrian Safety Program. Today we would like to explain the process of a walking audit and how it may benefit you and your community. A walking audit is an assessment of the pedestrian safety, accessibility, and comfort of a particular area. We intend for you to learn what features of your walking route are most important for you to observe and, if necessary, report in order to better enhance the safety of all pedestrians within your community. Before we begin, let us review a few safety guidelines to ensure everyone is aware of some common practices as a pedestrian. To start with, it is recommended that a pedestrian, if there is no sidewalk available, you choose to walk on the left or opposing side of traffic. Facing the opposing side of traffic allows for you to be within the line of sight of oncoming drivers. Should they choose to make a turn, this will keep the movements of traffic within your immediate line of sight. Always choose to cross the streets at designated crosswalks. They contain the proper signage or lights to increase your visibility, which help regulate traffic for your safety. Before crossing, be sure to look left, right, then left again. Because the left side of traffic is usually the closest side of traffic, when crossing a street, it is important you double check it for safety before stepping into the road. Do not begin crossing at an intersection if a stop hand or do not walk lettering has begun to blink. In the case of it beginning to blink while crossing, do not panic. Finish crossing the street and remember not to run, as this behavior may seem unpredictable to drivers and may cause an accident. As you begin your walking audit, it may be helpful to bring a paper, clipboard, and pencil to help note things which may hinder the safety of your walking commute, whenever it is safe to do so. If using a walking aid, be sure you are aware of the environment ahead of you. There may be certain constraints for the device you are using which may impede your commute. Items such as walkers, or wheelchairs have limits to what is allowed to be comfortably traveled over. This may pose a serious threat to your safety or that of others. Obstructions and surface imperfections on sidewalks may be caused by a variety of factors such as tree roots or strong weather impacts. Situations such as these are important to note as they may be repaired or maintained by a city department. Reporting such an issue may be a possible solution to this. Even if it is noticeable when a repair has been done, it may be the case that it needs to be revisited after a period of time. This again may possibly be solved by reporting it to the proper city department.
During your walking audit, try to consider places you or others highly traffic as pedestrians. Areas around your local community center often fit this description. Make sure to know all the traffic signs on your route. There may be an issue if it is no longer visible to either drivers or pedestrians. Observe the behavior of a site with traffic signs. If infractions are frequently occurring at a particular area, it may be necessary to report the issue. Continue to monitor the conditions of walking facilities such as sidewalks and roads, but also consider that many times obstructions such as tree limbs or large blockages to normal walkways can pose hazards to pedestrians. Sidewalk blockages can make an individual have to step out into a more dangerous walking path, creating a higher chance of collision or accident. The same thing goes for low-hanging trees or environments which may lead to potential injury. On behalf of the Bicycle and Pedestrian Safety Program, we would like to say thank you for your participation. Armed with this knowledge of safety practices and the proper way of communicating with city departments, we all have the means of making impactful changes to our community. We look forward to seeing you in the next video segment. Funding for this program was provided by a grant from the California Office of Traffic Safety through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.